chicken eater kept his wife above a heater.
Oh, Peter, come, see, they're wrong here. Peter,
not to brag, but the cashier at
Peter,
Trader Joe's
had a wife, but couldn't keep her. So it's wrong.
Oh, you look like an
He
idiot.
had a pumpkin shell, and there he kept, oh wait,
What did he capture women?
If they miss it, you win extra bonus dollars.
Force them to marry
And the wrong answer of the game is brought to you by...
here we go.
The Anti-Pedestrian Council. Hey, I'm trying to tell you.
Peter, pumpkin eater, had a wife, but couldn't keep her.
If you happen to find our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, you'll be rewarded with big prizes
Peter,
and
pumpkin eater,
cash.
had another. I didn't love her. Peter learned to read a
Let's get to
spell,
it.
and then he loved her very well.
Yeah. Kidnapping and drugging.
To begin with, she mused me.
Silly women.
If Taylor Swift broke up with every male currently in the world, about how many songs would she be inspired to write? 1.2 billion songs, 2.3 billion songs, 3.6 player one. Oh, the humanity! Players 2 and 3. World population is floating around 7.1 billion, of which 3.6 billion are males. That only gives her a few microseconds for each relationship, but that should be more than enough.
No, baby, that's not true then.
Take a good look at. This question got stuck in my teeth.
Shoot, that's too many.
Who's hungry?
Mine.
Okay, this one's a bit violent. Don't shoot until you see the whites of their eyes. Okay, so I won't shoot anybody until I see their pupils, their irises, their retinas, or their scleras. Player 2.
I think I've got it wrong.
Ooh, ouch. Players 1 and 3. Right, the white of your eye is called the sclera.
That's the iris.
But don't look too long at the enemy's
People do the
eyes.
black bit, but the retina is there like the small white bit in the pupil.
Let's try Cookie Masterson, the vocab guy.
So it was really just
Bill Nye,
process.
the science guy, learned nigh everything there was to know about science. What would be true of him? He would know nearly everything about science. He would know very little about science. He would know exactly everything about science. Or he would know nothing about science. Players 1 and 2. Nigh means near or nearly. The reason why Bill Nye doesn't know everything about science is because he refuses to accept the Cookie Masterson unifying theory of quantum mechanics as the scientific fact that it is. But I guess people fear what they don't understand. Player 3. I'm not sure about Bill Nye, but I can think of at least one person here who knows very little.
You're a very sweet boy who's becoming a bit of a wee bully, and I won't be having it, alright? You stay sweet.
I call this one, Your Mother Smells Like the Jungle. What are you most likely to see Tarzan scrambling to buy at the last second on Mother's Day? A banana bouquet for Coco, banana candies for Kala, banana perfume for Chim Chim, or a calendar of banana pictures for Abu? Players 1, 2, and 3. Kala is the female ape who raised Tarzan in the jungle. His dad wasn't around much. He was too busy sitting around patting his chest with the backside of his hand every
Did you buy
time.
the
You got to my crowbar.
Did you buy the limited edition chocolate as well?
No, it was the only
This
one they
one's
had. I don't know
called
why it's like...
Obesity the Game.
It's
And
like
it's a
they
this
just
or that.
replaced all of their dairy milk bars with that one.
Player 1. Go ahead and take this
Yes.
this or that.
Oh my God,
You can increase your
Finally.
cash. I'm going to read off 7 acronyms, and for each one,
You're
tell me if
definitely
it's
finally.
a type of healthcare plan or a type of video game. If it's a healthcare plan,
Come on,
press the
American.
square button. If it's a type of video game, press the circle button. Now the rest of
Oh
you
yeah,
should listen carefully.
Healthcare plans American.
Try to pick an answer before player 1. If player 1 gets it wrong, I'll split that cash among everyone else who got
Then
it
you can
right.
get private
Cool, let's do it.
healthcare, which is just the same,
HMO.
no different.
MMO, PPO, POS, FPS, That was a big B.
Thank you so much. Yeah, well, thank you for opening that donut for me, honey.
In the money.
See how the donut?
I can't afford to see a doctor, so I've just started asking the 12-year-olds I play Call of Duty against online for medical advice. They said I should go f*** myself. They also called me an asshole, but my rash cleared up. That'll wrap up round one, and player one is ahead, at least for the moment. Don't forget, all the costumes in round two are worth double. And hint, hint, our wrong answer to the game is still out there waiting to be picked. Let's get back to the action.
Are you alright?
Here's what I like to call pussycat control. Oh my god, my cat's poopsie and mayonnaise are driving me crazy. And what do I get from them? Nothing! If my cats were like the cat in the fairy tale Puss in Boots, what would they do for me? Grant me player two, who gets... Oh, you're screwed, player one, you got 5 seconds. Uh-oh, that's not good. Well played, screw player two. Want a little more money? Player two. Player three. In Puss in Boots, Puss makes his master look good in front of the king, which results in him marrying the king's daughter, becoming royalty. Why don't you two idiots ever do anything like that for me? I haven't had a promotion in years. I have not been stealing office supplies. Those are complimentary, damn it.
No, it's
and now,
Jackbox
that
one, Robert.
evidence was Planters. If Mr. Peanut wanted to make some marzipan, which of his other nut friends could he grind up to produce the central ingredient? Mr. Hazelnut, Mrs. Almond, Miss Cashew, or Senor Brazil Nut?
Right.
Players 1, 2, and 3.
I'll make a compromise with you,
Marzipan is a
Split it in
confection
half
made
and
from
give
sugar,
Daisy
eggs,
half
and
and Noah
grind
half.
up Mrs. Almonds. Regular almonds work too. But Mr. Peanut would be found not guilty because he's a total See, you thought I was going to say nut, didn't you? No, it's nice guy. He's a really nice guy. No one would believe the murder thing.
Are you joking?
Here's one for you. Where the buffalo foam. You know, I'm having a pretty good day, which means...
It's just like, you don't think you can stand Daddy.
Yep,
You're
there he is.
serious. Or she was
Not me. Billy, why are you foaming at the mouth?
I've got rabies and I've
James
come to
Sanders
bite
comes to
you.
fight us
What?
at the light.
Stay away from me! To get bitten by
I
a
know,
rabbit
I
animal?
apologize, there's not much I can do about that.
Which of these animal darts could not give me rabies? A beaver dart, a non-goose dart, a king cobra dart, or a badger dart?
Players 1, 2, and 3. Rabies only affects warm-blooded animals, not reptiles. Besides, you can't get diseases like this, Billy. You're made of wood.
Really? Then how did I get syphilis?
It's all good, man.
Good point.
Things are hard.
Are you okay, Noah?
Oh no.
Here's a good one. Yoko has no remorse. What Beatles album am I describing? Let it be Yellow Submarine, Abbey Road, or Help? Player 2. ... ...... in Morse code is SOS, the International Distress Call.
Yeah, I think
If
that'd be
the
road,
Beatles ever
yeah.
got stranded, they'd need help from somebody.
I was
but
trying to
not
think
just
back to
from
keep talking and nobody
picky
explodes with
bastards.
Neil.
Here's 1 and 3.
Oh, is it the
album with
moment?
the Beatles on the
Oh,
crosswalk?
sorry. I
No.
found out playing with my belly button,
Tangentially bumped
and I
crosswalkers
forgot
out
about
your
the
way
pages.
with memory foam car bumper from the Anti-Pedestrian
Neil, he said it, like,
Council.
I came in, I was like watching you today, and I was like, oh, just like playing with my belly, and I said, no, Neil.
Oh, okay,
yeah, okay.
Congratulations.
I was like, what?
I just came in, and I just heard that, I was like, Neil, what happened? Yeah, I was playing with
I just wasn't listening.
I was just playing with my belly
Honoring
button.
comedian Will Forte's name if it were accompanied by the musical notation Forte. Well, player 3, who gets you to player 2? You've been
So you're just not going to pronounce it for me. Now you're coming after me.
In music, Forte means played loudly. Unlike Will Forte's quiet and
He doesn't know that.
in his Oscar-nominated film,
Well, he does.
Sorry, player 3,
Yeah,
this crew had other plans.
He doesn't know music.
Daisy's like, stop the tapping!
Daddy said no tapping. No tapping.
But you're gonna screw as well, weren't you?
No?
You're not going to screw me.
No, it's not
Me?
Yeah, just
Son
screw.
returns. They were prodigies in what area?
I pressed it! I pressed it. This is bullshit.
You're just slow, you loser.
Oh.
Oh, crap.
Margaret and Coburn.
I pressed it! This is bullshit. Bullshit.
He is a wizard.
Six. I mean, it should be. It should be. He should be on the other one.
Ow.
Airbender, is that thing?
Yeah.
Press it! Don't press it!
So I didn't want to tell you this, right? But I'm gonna tell you. So you see when I tapped it and I realized I'm wrong?
Oh yeah,
I
you
don't, I don't let go, and
Yeah.
you just roll it off and let go, and you don't actually press the button.
Yeah.
So
I
I
don't know you're wrong.
No, but something
No, if you push down but don't let go, like don't come back up, you haven't pressed it yet. And I wonder if that's what you're doing, where you're pressing it but holding it.
or sliding.